It's a windy, cold day. We're hiking the Hovenweep Trail. Just hiking the Hovenweep Trail. It's probably 40 degrees. There's going to be 30-mile-an-hour winds in about 2 hours. It's a nice, easy hike. The path is very solid with rocks on the side marking it. And then the payoff, you can see in the distance, is 800-year-old ruins. Even without ancient ruins, the rock formations are absolutely gorgeous in this trail. So that's another reason to go on a hike down this trail. So All Trails is telling me this isn't technically the trail. It's the trail from the campground to the actual trail itself. So I think we still got like 1/10 of a mile. Okay, here we are coming up on the actual trail itself. The Ruins Trail. Okay. So there's a way to the visitor center, Ruins Trail, or campground. I think we're going to come back that way, so we'll go the Ruins Trail. Okay, we came up to the visitor center trail, so I guess that's paved coming out here. So if you were in a wheelchair or mobile, you could come down at least to this area. The trail itself, you'd have to have a ruggedized wheelchair. Oh, I was not expecting the just incredible view this fast in the hike. You normally get a payoff immediately, but this hike, I mean, I see in the foreground here in the front, there's ruins of what looks like maybe some kind of lookout tower or storage tower. And then towards the back, you can see those, almost looks like housing, cylindrical, and they got stairs going up. And then way in the back, there's a box kind of looking structure. So we'll get over to that, but that's going to be probably another mile to hike over there. Okay, I don't know what the Stronghold House is. I'll have to look that up. There's the Twin Towers, the Rimrock House, which was that rectangular or square building. Eroded Boulder House. Okay, I can see that, but it's definitely very much eroded. And then it doesn't give a name for this structure right here. I'll look around. This was part of the larger structure on the Stronghold House and probably collapsed over time. Continue on to the Hovenweep Castle. I'm here at the beginning of March, and it's dramatic with the lighting and the clouds. But the negative is that it's 40 degrees, and we had near freezing weather overnight, and we had to start the generator in the morning just to get the batteries charged back up. Okay, I think this is a better view of the collapsed house. You can see the one wall on the right side, and then there's a roof. But I'm still amazed at how just gorgeous this hike is and how simple. Went on a 6 or 7 mile hike over at Oliver Lee State Park up to an old house structure. And that was 3 hours of hiking up. I think it was 1,700 feet or 2,000 feet or something. And then the payoff was a little teeny structure with like a old metal bed that was rotting. So I'm very pleased by this hike and can't wait till Mima and Ryder join me. Okay, so here's an overlook for the eroded Boulder House. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's across there or if it's directly in front of us. I mean, this is my guess that this is the eroded Boulder House. But there's also another structure down there. But that looks more like just a storage area or something. And you can hear me huffing a little bit on this video, and it's a very easy hike. I don't want to scare anybody off in the hike. It's just, it's very frigid out here right now. I'm from Florida, so, you know, 30 degrees, 40 degrees is freezing to me. Oh, wow, coming up on another structure. This must have been just an incredible area 800 years ago. So they're calling this the unit type house. And it looks like the walls are intact on the right side. And that left side looks like they might have stacked those again. And I've seen in some parks where they reconstruct ruins, but it's hard to tell. And I'd really love to go out to the ruins and go through them and get really close-up views of it and just get the feeling for it, but they ask that visitors don't do that, that you just observe it from behind the chains. I wonder how long this weather's going to hold. I think by 10 a.m. we're supposed to get 30-mile-an-hour winds, and it's maybe a little bit after 8 o'clock now. I got back to the visitor sign, and I forgot to mention the incredibly beautiful mountain. I think I talked about it earlier, but it's just gorgeous with the snow covering Uta Mountains. I have to double check that name. What a beautiful, peaceful view. Clouds are just so thick right now. I saw signs for 7,300 feet when we were driving here, but I think this is maybe closer to 6,000 feet up. And there's a slight chance of snow tonight, so that should be interesting. But tomorrow's weather is no wind, and it should be only partly cloudy. It should be very easy to leave. And the flag's not up right now because I think it goes up at 9 o'clock. I think that's when they open. Camping here in the summer, there's water at the campground, but otherwise in the visitor center they have a spigot, so that's a good thing. And they have a couple of RV parking spaces and really cool picnic areas. So you can get water, but if you want electricity or you need to dump, then you're gonna have to go somewhere else. So this is what the picnic areas look like. They're brand new, and they have just stunning views. There's just something peaceful about this type of weather. Yeah, me and Juan Ryder are gonna come. So I'm just gonna walk back to the campground. It's the castle.